What's happening now? Like, did Big Brother suddenly decide to continue the second prank that Nini did not pull through together? Like, maybe Big Brother just decided to play prank on all of us, the viewers and even the housemates, because I don't understand why it's okay. Maybe it's a 24 hours prank. I'm trying to understand, but somebody help me understand what is happening. Like, what is Angel and Perez still doing in the white room, please? Like, can the Big Brother team, management, or whoever please answer this question? Because the fear of fan war is the beginning of wisdom. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julicha and you're welcome to Personality Highlights. And today, guys, I will not even lie, I have been patiently waiting, watching, looking out for what is going to be happening. Like, and I'm not seeing anything. There's no sign that the toy game is going to be continuing or not. And if you ask me, I think Big Brother is just trying to calm down, maybe to see the reaction of people, tell people to calm down. I mean, it's still their show and they have a right to do whatever they want to do. If you want to keep them for 48 hours, no wahala. But I don't know, Sha. I've been checking the DSTV app to check if the voting lines have been open. And I don't know, but this is me sharing this information before the feedback of what is happening in the white room will go down, if it will ever go down. Because right now, I think maybe Big Brother should just forget that toy game and just let these two people get back into the show. I mean, let the fans vote for the last time for who the winner is, and let's know who the runner-ups are going to be. If you ask me, I think that's the best way for this show to move forward, because with the way some fans, I never knew some fans were this patriotic until I started hearing the buzz on social media. Guys, please, if you're hopping into my channel for the first time, I do reviews on the Big Brother reality show and different kinds of reality show. Basically, my channel is the Personality Highlights channel. Here we talk about people, traits, personalities, any kind of thing that has to do with identity, lifestyle, all those kind of things. Anyway, I don't do gossip, I do constructive criticism in my channel, guys. So if you are in for my gist today, I am going to be talking about the red flags, like the many red flags I have seen in the show so far, especially in this Shine Your Eye season. Like, I have a lot of red flags, and seriously, I've been very, very pissed for a long time. And I think Big Brother has eventually given me the reason to come here and vent. At least I have a reason to vent. I have a valid reason to vent. So please, if you're hopping into my channel for the first time and you like topics like what I just talked about, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button right now to be a part of this community, and hit on the notification bell so that you always get updated every time I share new content in this channel, guys. So with that said, let's talk about it. So I'm not even going to lie. The twists and turns for the Shine Your Eye season started in a very, very interesting way. Like, very, very interesting very interesting way. If we go down the lane on how this whole thing started, it was really, really mind-blowing. Like, this show is the most epic Big Brother season we have ever watched. I will not even lie, no caps. I mean, this edition, the first day was wahala. It was like they added double wahala, pepper them, everything inside one season, and called it Shine Your Eye season. So a lot of the fans have been complaining that most of the housemates were too camera conscious. But I tell you, the theme, I think, was one of the reasons why they were too camera conscious. Like, shine your eye, shine your eye. So they're like, maybe we should look at the camera and see something that the viewers are seeing or what we are not seeing. Like, the theme, I don't know, maybe that's why the show has been very, very, very challenging for a lot of us, and maybe most of the housemates especially. But let's just start from the real beginning of the whole thing, guys. The first twist and turn started on the double launch date, which was very, very epic and wonderful. I really loved it. The guys got into the house first, followed by the ladies. And guys, ever since then, the same day they introduced the wildcard gist, the two wildcards that were Mariah and Pere, like before now, they usually come later in the show, but they started with them. So instead of them having 20 housemates this time, we had 22 housemates, which was the second big twist. And these housemates were given a mental task to find out who the wildcards were. If not, some people will be evicted. And eventually they could not find out the wildcards. And 3 housemates were evicted. The same day the 3 housemates were evicted, Earrings, Nii, and Beatrice, 4 mega housemates got into the house. 2 ladies, 2 guys, Michael, KV, Queen, and JMK. And it was another banger. It was another roller coaster. So from 22 housemates, we ended up having 24 housemates. Was it 23 housemates? You ended up having 23 housemates. And it was more like our first season that we're going to see 27 housemates in the Big Brother show running for the same money. Now, as if that was not enough, the same wildcard was giving another twist, Maria, to do a fake eviction. So it was like the cool off week for the housemates, because new housemates had gotten in. So I felt it was going to be very, very, unfair if new housemates left immediately. So they wanted to give them another week to cool off. So it was like the 4th week eviction, and Maria played the wild card very well. And guys, I would not even lie. The second eviction was really Princess and Ari and Princess left, and the 3rd eviction, that was the first time Maria won head of house, deputy head of house with Pere. Their reign was very, very wonderful, and the first time Maria would ever be up for nomination, she was evicted out of the house. That was when the Gbasgbos started. She was the 3rd person to be evicted out of the house that day. Sammy left the house that day, GMK left the house that day, and unfortunately Maria left the house that day. And that was the first red flag that a lot of fans started seeing. People started screaming their heads off like, ah! People like Uzi went out to say that she was burnt out. And guys, I would not even lie, there are some valid reasons, even though I wouldn't really agree to everything that most of these influencers said, that because I watched the game. And I'll tell you, one of the reasons why Maria left the show was because of her gossip game, and Nigerians being emotional people, looking at the girl goat thing, and Pere now going about the oral sex thing, finger, not finger, agree, not agree, all those kind of rubbish. Just rubbished Maria's game, and she was unfortunately evicted out of the show. It was a triple eviction night, and they could not afford not to let Maria stay in the house. So the twist again continued, and eventually when Big Brother brought in the twist of the prank, the lovers playing a prank on each other, the chorus playing a prank on Emmanuel, and Saga playing a prank on Nini. Saga messed it up, Big Brother felt like they needed to do another twist, and then they told Nini to play the prank, and then everybody saw the white room and they're like, so there's this white room all along. Why wasn't Maria put in that room? So people have been raving, like a lot of fans have been screaming their heads off, and I can tell you, I love the twists and turns, but if you ask me, this particular twist has been the most annoying twist ever in the Big Brother Naija show season ever recorded, because I don't understand why they would tell, like, what if she had nails, like all those kind of Bobrisky kind of nails, pardon me, I had to call his name, but those kind of very long nails, and you're telling the lady to come and unscrew, like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it is not good ultimate search. So the toy game is totally off, and everybody is asking like, okay, so the question is, why don't they just put the 2 of them in the white room and just let them back in, and then they play the game? Like I feel it's going to make more sense. Or just maybe Angel would have just left JJ and Pereda, because looking at the voting margin, guys, I think the fans have a valid reason to be angry, to be agitated if, for example, Pere is evicted out of the show because of the game. And for some reason this season, I don't know, but there has been a lot of twists in this season. Usually, we find a lot of this housemates doing Gbasgbos. Unfortunately, I don't know if they did not shine their eye very well. I think it was only Pere that shined his eye during the season and probably had to fight white money, bringing in the normal Nigerian flavor that people look out for in the show. And a lot of people saw that as a big problem. But guys, there is no Big Brother Naija without a Gbasgbos. Like, if you ask me, I would not even lie. When Nini said this thing, I have to play this video, guys.
Well, this show gas it ain't there.
The two people will be double head of house.
The next week.
As they hand over, they see their come.
Oh, boy.
When Nini and Saga were giving this gist, I will not even lie. Everything they said was valid. I will not even lie. They are so on point. So, what I'm saying right now is, if we literally look at it, the three biggest twists that has been the most annoying twist that the Big Brother show, like the Shiny Eye season introduced this year, I would not even lie. The first one was starving this housemate. Yes, we know that the food supplies, the housemates get to waste food and all that. But guys, for some reason, we noticed that this season of the Big Brother Naija show, these guys were literally starving. They didn't eat, they didn't feed well like the other seasons of Big Brother House we've seen. Like, these guys literally were paying, buying food. I know it was making them more responsible, but for some reason, I just felt it was too mean. It was too strict, and the game was too stressful this year. I would not even lie. The Shiny Eye season was way too stressful compared to all the other seasons we've been watching. Like, no caps, I'm not even lying. It is just, it's very, very true. And if you can search within your soul and your heart, you would know it is true. A lot of the housemates struggled. I mean, nobody could buy immunity this year because we were paying for food. So for me, the Abeg Naira was not really effective. It was not really effective, like in the house, or maybe it was overused and they were too strict about it. So that was the first turn off. That was the first red flag for me in this season. Starving housemates, like not having enough food. I mean, hearing about White Money's gist about mixing gari inside the goosey to make soup. I'm like, I beg, I don't want to hear this kind of gist or eat this kind of food. So I felt it was, and if you notice this season, a lot of the housemates got exhausted. Like, JMK was already tired, we were ready to go. Most of the housemates, like from the first week, were ready to go. Even though, like, you know, before now, when housemates are going, these people are crying. This time, I don't see anybody cry. Like, crying was scarce. Guys, now check everybody's face now. It's really alarming. Like, not lie, it was really alarming to see that most of the housemates were ready to go. I mean, even Saskia said it now. She said, I mean, she was even tired of all the reality shows. Like, yeah, I will not even lie. The show, there was a lot of money to be won. Like, they won. I mean, this is the first time in the show that we're having like more than 10 millionaires in the house. Like, the Shiny Eye season, the sponsors, the brands came in strong. Like, they had big wins. First time anybody win like over 10 million. I mean, it's literally okay, but Big Brother, can you just tell them to get back into the house already? So guys, what do you think about the whole twist and turn? Is it as annoying as I have just mentioned it is? Let me know your thoughts, guys. And for now, I'm just going to leave you guys. And let's just keep waiting. If they decide to let them go, I'll probably share it in this video if they release it. If not, let's keep waiting and see what's going to happen at the end of the day. Last one person will go home, or the two of them will just go back in. Guys, I'm going to see you guys in my next video. For now, let's keep the watch. Let's just keep watching. Since Big Brother has turned us to nice guards, security men, let's be watching now. We are glued on our TSTV channels. Let's just keep seeing what is going to happen and unfold. Anyways, I'll just let me reserve my comment for now. I still have some more things to say, but for now, let me just keep it cool. See you guys on the next video with me. For now, bye bye.